Hello friends, welcome to CEC Gurukul Lectures. Dear friends, you are aware that we are carrying this special segment on career counseling called Pratibha Samvardhan. Here today we are discussing in detail what are the career options for you if you are a science graduate, if you are pursuing your sciences in graduation, then you have multiple options. Dear friends, I know you might have questions also. If you have any, then you may contact us through our toll-free number. Our number is 1800-110-430. I repeat, our number is 1800-110-430. So without wasting time, I would like to welcome our guest, Mr. Jitin Chawla. Once again, we are always enlightened by him and we believe that he has a lot more to give you. Welcome back to the session, sir.
Thank you.
So we have been discussing more and more about how to go for the management if I am or one is a sciences student, has done graduation in sciences. We have talked a lot on management. But what are the other alternatives if one is not ready to go for the management, maybe the financial issues or, somebody has dilemma. When there are other options, why not opt them?
Absolutely. So very good question. So there are a lot of alternatives to the conventional MBA. कन्वेंशनल एमबीए बहुत साल पहले बना था, मतलब चलते एंड कई बार पीपल आर आल्सो लाइक वही थ्योरेटिकल चीज़ें चल रही हैं, नॉट प्रैक्टिकल. सो अ ग्रुप ऑफ पीपल गॉट टुगेदर एंड दे मेड समथिंग कॉल्ड अ स्टोआ एमबीए, STOA, स्टोआ एमबीए. स्टोआ एमबीए बहुत सारे जो फाउंडर्स थे काफ़ी स्टार्टअप्स के, they felt that we need people who who would understand the way we are talking, and they wanted a very practical course, so they started STOA. So STOA MBA takes about 6 months, and typically if you have 1-2 years experience, you'll be able to do much better. So I would suggest to people कि graduation के बाद 1 or 2 years you work and then go for STOA MBA and then you can build up. So STOA teaches you very, very practical things. How do you ideate on something? How do you build up a product or a service? How do you take it to the market? How do you market research? So बिल्कुल basic चीज़ें, but in a clear, succinct manner, बिल्कुल summarized form में. So there are a couple of others also which brought out things like these. Another thing which we can look for is fellowships. मैं fellowship करके भी management के career में जा सकता हूँ. I can work with consulting organizations also like McKinsey, Deloitte, KPMG and so on. जैसे Rajasthan government has a very good internship program. Digital Swaraj fellowship is good. Mukherjee fellowship, Madhya Pradesh Nipun fellowship, and then Sahakshi Uttarakhand Chief Minister fellowship. Teach for India is so popular. I know so many people who have gone, both my students, my colleagues who have gone for Teach for India fellowship. India Fellow fellowship. Ashoka's fellowship YIF is quite popular. Azim Premji fellowship, Alliance Business School fellowship. All these are good fellowships which students can do after graduation. After that they can take some work experience and then they can decide whether, I want to shift, I want to keep on working in that area. So fellowships is also a good area to understand and to build up. Yeah.
So, sir, next is what if one wants to stay with the sciences background? One wants to pursue in sciences only. So what are the options then?
Yeah. So if I want to stay in sciences only, one of the top options which is there is data sciences, So data science, data analytics, business analytics, huge career, huge. So let's understand data sciences. So suppose, I'm sure a lot of you have seen a YouTube channel. So the creator of that YouTube channel can look at data in various forms. Why? YouTube provides analytics. Yeah. So if I am a creator, I can look at, and I am, you should watch my YouTube channel also. So then I would look at, which region people are coming from, which YouTube video is going the strongest, how much time have people watched, how much is it compared to last month. So this is all analytics. Yeah. So data science people, they might create programs so that analytics happens. But if I do business analytics, then I am more of a using that data. Then I am not programming per se. So that's a distinction. But हाँ, अगर तुम्हें टेक में इंटरेस्ट है, साइंस में इंटरेस्ट है, कंप्यूटर साइंस में इंटरेस्ट है, थोड़ा प्रोग्रामिंग समझते हैं, then data science or data analytics is good. Otherwise, go for business analytics. Yeah. and you could also, I mean, they have amazing salaries, as you can see on the screen, amazing salaries. In India, you could look at various universities like JNU has a PG program, Chennai Mathematical University, Dhirubhai Ambani IICT Gandhinagar, Kerala Digital University, ISA Kolkata is an excellent program, ISA Kolkata, on business analytics. Similarly, IIT and IIM together, they do MSc Data Science and Management. It's in a hybrid mode, but it's a good program. So you can check out this. Next option, bioinformatics, where you're combining bio and IT, So where can I do it from? The best institute in India is Indian Institute of Bioinformatics. You can check out IARI, which is an apex body here in Delhi, Indian Agricultural Research Institute. Check out JP University, IIIT Hyderabad, Stella Maris is a very old college, Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Information Technology and Biotechnology, Pune, Manipal School, Gitam is good. So all these places you can get bioinformatics, and it's a hot career. If I look at outside India for data sciences, then Stanford, Columbia, UC Berkeley, USC, which is University of Southern California, University of Chicago, these are top options. Systems management, UT Austin, MIT, Minnesota, these are top options which you can look at. Yeah. So it depends. So if I have taken science, I love bio, I can go for bioinformatics, bio plus management or entrepreneurship, computer-aided drugs design. I can do pharmacy and then computer-aided drugs design. I can go for, I could do some bio entrepreneurship thing. If I feel confident about it, I can be a bio entrepreneur. So that is how you will plan. That is how you can think.
One can make combination of subjects and then can go about what you feel. So that, as you have yourself suggested, that like for example humanities with maths in a similar way, because many of the students would be pursuing their sciences in the life sciences area, for example zoology, botany or the other elite subjects. So does the career options become different from the non-IIT sector?
Main problem with science people is in the initial phase of their career they all go like a bakri or a sheep, like बिल्कुल eyes close करके बस सामने चले जा रहे हैं and they are thinking academic prowess, academic में अच्छे आ जाएंगे तो जिंदगी बन जाएगी, which is not true. मतलब that's also fine, but you need to understand the options, and it's absolutely fine to leave science and work on others. Yeah, so maybe you had PCB, but now you are working in bioinformatics जिसमें IT का काम ज़्यादा होगा. Maybe you have PCB, but you are working now as an entrepreneur. Yeah. Maybe you've taken PCM, but you came out with a new lighting solution and you have just taken it and you have got funding and you're trying to scale it up. I have a student who did sciences, went abroad, did a environmental sciences course, came back to India and set up a Kuda collecting company. I hope you understand. They would pick up Kuda from GK, they tied up with one MCD. GK said they would take it to the factory at Greater Noida and do the segregation and all that. They will charge the MCD also, they would make money from the Kuda collected also. That's how life is. There's a guy at Ahmedabad who started off, collecting computers waste from different people, different organizations. Today his company is worth 532 crores. That's the kind of turnover he does. Yeah? So in all fields there are scope. Only thing is you have to ideate and you have to just start doing it.
When we are talking about sciences as well as we are covering the other sectors also, how could a sciences student fit into a media job? Because being an electronic media center, electronic media channel, how would you suggest what career options are for the media students or for those who want to pursue career in media?
So if I look at a direct connection, I would think of areas like sound engineering. I would think of you on video editing also. Yeah, if you are creative, why not? But if you are really wanting to, you could be a producer, director, you could be a writer. Media takes in all kinds of people. Media is like very much open to taking in people with any background. So you might be a person who wants to make a lot of reels, YouTube videos, and so you will be taken in social media, So depending on your capabilities, then you can identify, but media is good. After media, like after taking up a media degree, you can go for masters. You can work with a newspaper, you can work with a magazine, you can work with news channel, you can work, as a freelancer. So different work opportunities are there which you can look at.
So we have discussed in detail about various sector, any sector which you feel required to be covered over here for the sciences students apart from the data
I
science.
think, yeah, data science is one. Similarly, bioinformatics for bio people. Food engineering, food technology is something which is really grown and it's growing. Dairy technology is something which again you can look at. So dairy technology. On the like management side or commerce side, I would think of finance. Fintech is really hot. Fintech is really coming up. If I'm creative, I look at advertising, which again includes the online thing also. If I look at alternative, then I look at public policy. I look at alternative MBA, like we told about STOA MBA also. So any of these.
So what about the health sciences? Because this is and this was and this will be a booming area because everybody everywhere needs a health person or health official.
First challenge for all people is to ideate and get into something which is new or something where the process, the delivery is new or the product is new and so on. So if I look at health sciences, there are MBA healthcare management. You could be a healthcare entrepreneur also. You could, of course, if you have funds and you want to set up a nursing home hospital, that also you can do. And it's absolutely fine. I mean, you should know how to manage rather than how to cure. So that is how you should be. But healthcare is a good area. Check out a lot of apps like Beat-O. So Beat-O is an app which provides diabetes solution to people on mobile, and really fast growing because India has a lot of diabetic people thanks to our craving for sweets and all that. So so guys, check out this one, healthcare. Healthcare is a good sector to look at, and good growth is also there.
Definitely, dear friends, if you have any question right now, please do talk to us. Please feel free to ask questions from Mr. Jitin Chawla. You can just dial 1-800-110-430. 1-800-110-430 is our number on which you can contact us. You can ask your questions, and we are ready to give answers to your questions. Now, though we have talked lots and lots about the entrepreneurship and the other areas. Now, if simply one wants to, because it's a digital age, and you have yourself explained how one can start with an app, and if it's regarding the health, one can of course showcase what are the diseases going on, how can one can be aware of it. So in this digital age, what could be fruitful for one to opt for, so that one could work at home, one can.
So there's a new kind of a management program which has come, which is called MBA Digital Transformation. A lot of large organizations, very old organizations, and of course new organizations are trying to digitally change, and they call it now digital first organization. Yeah. So so what course is MBA Digital Transformation? Some places you might call it MBA Digital Marketing also, which is same context. Context is the same. So my advice to all of you would be to look for opportunities where you can do internships while doing college. If you're able to do internships at startups which you later on want to join, then I think it is just that you just have to compete in the interview and get in. Then you'll be successful. Next thing is, you can take up a research paper in a specialized field of interest. Research paper also lets you understand what is happening in that area, and then a lot of ideation, researching, writing, evaluating, and then you give it for publication. So that is also something for mind opening.
Definitely. One of the other question which is appearing to my mind right now, that is because being an educational channel, and we always cater to the needs of our students by introducing new subjects, by providing content on different subjects. So, sir, how can one go for the academics, for the research, for new innovations?
The government has set up very good institutions like IISc Bangalore, like IIST for space research, like NISER, like IISER. So these are amazing institutions with huge number of amazing people they have sent all over the world, whether it is work or being a professor and so on. Jitne logon ne pass out kiya, they all have done very well. In fact, if you look at IISc's ranking, you'll find it's in top 10 in India. Yeah. In fact, in terms of sciences, tech, it is top 1, not IITs, it is IISc Bangalore. Similarly, if I want to do a combination, So check out some institution where combination of tech and management, pharma and management. So Narsimonji has some combinations like that at Mumbai, but of course you can look outside also, wherever combinations are offered. Outside mein to hai, you can take a major and a minor and then build upon it.
Adding to your inputs, one of our experts who come for taking the yoga sessions over here, he has just joined IIT Monday. There he was saying that he is learning new techniques, not just doing the yoga as part of a yoga, how to enhance yoga, how to understand the technicalities behind one's anatomy, different machines, how it works. It is one of the fruitful courses he's doing there. So how these kind of courses could help one if one is really concerned about health and propagating health issues?
So yeah, I can do basic yoga training. In Delhi, like Morarji Desai Institute is there. It has been there for so many ages. Patanjali Vidyapith is there and so on, other places. So I can do a basic 1-year course. I can do only Sunday yoga training. Then maybe I'll launch my own experiences on Airbnb and other such platforms. I will start getting customers. So people will book. And then once I have a sufficient flow happening, then I can set up an automated system. I could hire more people. I could, I could just help my team connect with other people, and then we all can take it forward. So yoga is one. Outside India, there's a field called as kinesiology. So in Canada, US, you'll find this word being used often, which is again, how do you understand body movement, any physical injuries, how do you help people and so on. Then one can look at nutrition sciences also. There are institutes where without maths also I can go for nutrition. Alternatively, I can do home science and then go for a master's in nutrition and dietetics. So that's a way to go about it.
Definitely. So we have learnt a lot through you with this session of ours because we have less time left over here. So let's revive what we have discussed all about so that all the students, if they have switched late, they could have an idea.
So we discussed about management, we discussed about MIM and MBA, we discussed GMAT and GRE, we discussed a lot of options related to management like fashion management, rural management, we discussed marketing, finance, HR, all of this. And then of course, we also discussed, how can I study abroad, which are the top universities abroad, top universities in India. We guys are very, very unique. We help students choose the best course, best university they can in their means. Not everyone can study outside India, but if you can, why not?
Yeah? Definitely.
This year, how many students are going to go outside India? About 7.5 lakhs. Last year it was about 4.5 lakhs and so on. So I think there are good opportunities. It depends on how you will take it and crack it.
Definitely. So once again, we would like to thank Mr. Jitin Chawla for giving his precious time, for giving precious inputs to this very session of ours. Dear friends, we believe that your feedbacks are also very, very important for us. Do write to us at cecgurukul.live@gmail.com. We are going to upload this lecture on YouTube so that you may access it the number of times you want. And after it, if you feel so, you have still question, do write to us, and through Mr. Jitin Chawla, we will try to give answers to your queries. We are taking your leave. We are going to meet again, and we would like you to be connected with us. Thank you for watching us.